So continuing on the brachy moving this week, we are going to be, which one are we going to be moving today out of the four? We're going to go today with this little one down here, which is an albiceps. The reason we're going to do this one is, again, they don't all need rehousing, I just need the brachyplasts, but this one seems to have made a bit of a mess in its enclosure and there's not much room for him to wander around, so we're going to get this one out and we're going to rehouse this one today. Okay, Rehouse Central. Now, I've already put topsoil and the peat moss into this enclosure. There's not all the substrate that's going in here. We are again going to be reusing some of this. It's looking a bit sorry for itself with the lack of substrate there, but it has literally moved it all over to the other side and into its cave. So we're going to empty that out. This one's a little bit more skittish than the one we did last week, the erratum. I'm not sure if moving it and leaving it on a piece of cork bark is going to be extremely sensible. So what we're going to do, we're going to see if it wants to just sit in here happily on its bark, which is probably going to be a no-no. But what we will do is I'll take the lid off, we'll catch it, we'll put it in here, and we'll just leave it in here to wander around whilst we're sorting out the substrate and stuff. So let's take the lid off of this one, shall we? Let's move that one out of the way first of all. Let's take the lid off of this. It's very, very docile, but it, as you can see there, it's skittish. So whilst it's you know, calm taking food, calm with being given water and things like this, it does have the occasional need to just give a big bolt, which obviously causes an issue. The other things you can probably see is it's in heavy pre-molt, and with brackies, even though they can take a long time to molt, I want to make sure it's got a bit of room in here where it's moved all the crap to actually be able to molt successfully. So if it molts, we want it to have a bigger setup anyway, so we might as well move it now while it's still active and not looking like it's about to flip. So we're going to do that. So first of all, let's get rid of some of the excess stuff in here. So we're going to move its water plant, water bowl, water plant, whatever is that, water bowl plant, and we're going to see if we can get this to actually move into the catch cup. It probably will, because it does. And just like the erratum last week, it's now going to play silly buggers. I'm going to address something. I need to learn when to not talk. Basically, the whole way through this video, everything I've said, the spider has just proved me wrong. It goes to show that when you think you know something, maybe you don't. This spider does have a tendency to bolt. You open the lid, it tends to dart across its enclosure, but then it stops and settles. So whilst it does bolt at initial shock, it's not a bolty spider. As you can see here, I'm assuming that it was going to go into the catch cup just because it hasn't been touched for a while, and then it just decides to sit still on the rock. And earlier I was saying it was docile but a little bit skittish. What I'm trying to say with this is the fact that this spider in particular, what it does do is its initial reaction is to move, but it only moves a few inches and then it stops and freezes and then hunkers down and then stays still like a stone forever. I just wanted to make that clear. Come on, because I know you'll bolt eventually. I don't want to have the issue with that. So we're going to go. No, you're going to hunker down. Right. If I touch this cork bark and you run, that's not going to be good, is it? So let's make sure we're doing this very carefully. And stay on that again. Ah, okay. So we now have another brachy that's decided we're going to play pet rock and not move at all. This is fun, isn't it? Look, the cork bark that's going to go in the new setup is just literally where this thing's going to sit and doesn't want to move. Fair enough. That's up to you, dude. Look at the colours on that carapace, absolutely amazing. I do like these spiders simply because of that, because they're just so gorgeous. They're so unique. Right, let's put you over there, keep an eye on you. Let's go back to this, see what we've got in here. A few bit of webbing, very dry substrate. Let's just mix this into the new stuff. Bit of leaf litter, bit of old webbing, etc. Get the remnants of this out. What we'll do is we'll give this a good mix up, just to give the spider some nice deep substrate to mess around with. I'm not doing this one by hand just because this one does tend to flick a few hairs and they are itchy. So I say that, I'm probably going to press it down with my hand in a minute, but we'll get it all mixed up first. Does seem like quite a fair bit of substrate now, doesn't it? But once we press it down a little bit, that will reduce. It does look nice consistency, this one. It looks a little bit drier. I've had the topsoil and stuff in the house for a while compared to the other one. So I'll give that a little pat down. There's some areas. There we go. Right. Change the water bowl over for a bigger water bowl as we did last time. I will say these rehouses aren't the most exciting as far as tarantulas moving around, doing their thing, fighting the keeper, etc. But on the flip side to that, is that really what you want as a keeper? Not really. You want them to be calm. You want them to be chilled out, because it's far more beneficial for the spider itself. So whilst it may not be the most exciting thing for you guys, the excitement at the cost of spider welfare is not a good thing. So yes, spider welfare, we want to keep it good. Let's get some leaf litter in here. A fair bit. Put it all down around. What we're going to do is, as per last time, we'll give a little ridge just here, so that when we put this cork in, the cork can go on top and the spider can go and sit in there. This may not work, but we will see. Right, let's see if the spider wants to stay there on the bark. Shock collar. It does. So I want to move it off the cork bark, because I want to set this cork bark a little bit properly. So I'm going to see if you can move him at all. I believe it's a him. It might be a her, this one, I'm not sure. I know that I've got 2 brackies that are female and 2 that are male, but this one's right. Can we have you moving? No? Okay. Alright, we'll do this way then. Get you in there. Make sure there's room under this. Let's angle that up. Let's angle that up like that. Yeah, thanks for the flicking. Please don't. Come on. Let's move that. Can I have that one back? What are you doing with those legs? Come on. There we go. Let's move it up there. Just want to make sure you're in, which they are. Nice and simply. Spiders inside. They are absolutely gorgeous, this one. Very, very calm. Very calm spider. Absolutely gorgeous. Love these ones. Possibly my favourite. There's an argument with my brackies as to who's the favourite. I'm not sure. It's either the Amelia or this albiceps. Right, what are you always going on with these legs? Come on. Come on. Let's just move you. Let's just go with a straw. See if we can get you moved nice and gently. Come on. Come on. That's it. Walk. You know you want to. There we go. Super calm. Super calm. There we go, cool. Oh. Okay, right, just wanted to get this sorted out back here, that was all. Get that pushed in. Get some substrate on there to hold that in place. And we're all good, I think. Right. Okay, setup is done. Spider's in, Spider's happy, I'm happy. Give it some water. And jobs are good. Right, back to the other room, I guess. So yeah, that is the albiceps, Brachypelma albiceps. Beautiful spider, I do love this one. I still think the Amelia tips it off as my favourite. This one is another pet rock, the Mexican golden red rump. Beautiful spider. This one's going to have a lot of space in it for now. It's a lot of room. They don't grow too large between molts, and they don't molt very regularly. So I do think this home is going to be a home for it, as long as it doesn't sort of get mould and things, which it shouldn't do because they're quite dry species. It should be home for quite some time. So hopefully we can watch that one grow over the next few years. There is a lot of room to be moving around in this space. We've got obviously enclosures coming off there. We've got the slings enclosures, they're going to be coming off there very soon. We have a new shelf up on top high for scorpions, so scorpions will be moving up. There's a lot of movement going to be going on. I will be covering some of it. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, please give it a like, consider subscribing if you're not, and leave a comment, let me know what you think. It will probably be the Hamorai next week, not the Amelia. We'll leave the Amelia to last because that one's the smallest out of all of them, and it seems quite happy where it is, but we will move it. But not, you know, in a month's time maybe, or 3 weeks, or whatever it's going to be. What I will say is, show-wise, I won't be at Coventry this weekend. If you are going, all the other regular spider people will be there, so go and say hello to them guys, all the YouTubers and stuff like that. I will be at Phil's show. There is a show in Mildenhall on the 4th of November, which is Saturday, not Sunday. If you're in the Mildenhall area, or if it's not too far a drive, do consider going, because it's a new show being put on by Phil's family and Phil, and they're putting a lot of effort into it, and it deserves the support from the community, really. So I'll be at that one on the 4th of November, and then we're going to try and figure out what we're going to be doing for the 4,000 viewing hours giveaway. It's only going to be a small giveaway, but it will be after that point anyway. So if you did enjoy today's video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks.